Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And welcome to this week's toy hunt. We are out here looking for nothing in particular this week, if we're being honest, but we're gonna get out here all of the same. Starting off at Goodwill. Made a quick lap already. Didn't really see anything too exciting. There is a Harry Potter broom right over here that's kind of cool, for $5. But other than that, I don't think it's. I think it's kind of more the Halloween type one. So there's no like sound effects or anything like that, like the more expensive ones are. So I think I'll probably leave that here. But what are we looking for this week? Like I said, just kind of meh. So we're just gonna take it by ear. Hope for some resets. Hope for some clearance, and hopefully find that one thing that I didn't even know I'm looking for. But yeah, we're just getting back from Tennessee. Did some good fig hunting up there. Did the Ernest Day. That was a great time. Make sure to check that out on the channel, and make sure to check out the upcoming videos that we've got uploading here in the next couple weeks. As we're going to go to Texas, we're going to hit Dallas Vintage Toys, kind of a mecca for Star Wars and vintage collecting, and tons of other places. We got like 4 or 5 in my book of places that we're going to check out. So definitely hang out and make sure to hit that subscribe button. But let's get to it. Oh, you know what time it is. It's time for some Ross hunting. It's been a few days since I've been to Ross. Few days. Actually, it's been quite a while. It's been a while since I found something good. Did find a few Star Wars vintage collection figures recently, so that was a bright spot. I will give it that. Coming in, I did see a few Andor, but those were back up to like $6, and I've already got, I think, 2 of them anyway, so definitely not anything I need. But yeah, so let's see what's going on the shelves. We got Amigo Penguin, which is actually kind of cool for $5. Some cars up top. Some Dragon Ball. Anything else exciting? Kind of no. Halo RC car. It's kind of neat. Not for $30, but kind of cool for the kiddos out there. Robot Battle Arena. It's kind of neat for $13. Other than that, yeah, kind of a womp womp. Can't see myself needing, wanting, or purchasing anything today, but well, I mean, I would pick up a Mario. That's a pretty cool Mario, but it's probably also like $20. Yep, $20. $20 for a stuffed animal. Can't do it. All right, well, let's go ahead. You know what? Let's go to Target. Let's head next door. It's right down the road there. We can do that. That should be fun. Alright, made it over to Target. Had to stop. This is such a smart idea, these magnetic tile things. Got one for Jurassic Park, for Bluey. Very smart. That is a good kid's toy. Good on you, whoever, Tile Town. Alright, let's see if we can have a surprise. I like to go for a good surprise. Let's have something I'm not expecting. You know what? Let's have that thing on, I don't know, like 75% off clearance. That wouldn't be the end of the world, would it? Oh, speaking of things that are surprising, old Jade Cargo popping in to say hello with the other groups, the other AJs, the Hogans, the KOs. Oh, interesting. Nothing I need, but pretty cool. Let's see, what do we got? LA Knight, yeah, we got Lexus King. That's like the second time I've seen Lexus King just hanging around. Kind of weird. Lexus King, Rosie. I think those are finally starting to drop on Target's website. So AEW hanging and banging. Nothing new on the Star Wars front. Power of the Force got Yoda and the Dart Trooper, which I've heard good things about that Dart Trooper. Not one that I need, but I've heard good things. Tila, 0 chance that I will ever pay that for that. I didn't already do that, did I? No, okay, I haven't. That was the boba that I just, for some strange reason, paid full price for. I can't explain it, and I don't really want to talk about it, so leave me alone. Alright, some Star Wars. Some more Star Wars. Jedi Patrol. Alright, nothing too exciting. What are we doing on DC? Any new DC movie verse? Okay, there you go. Metamorphosis from the movie. Didn't know that that's even been shown at all. And Our Man. Metamorpho. Very interesting. I don't know if that might be one of the first times to see that. Green Arrow, tons and tons of Green Arrow. Dark Flash, doing Dark Flash things. No Superman, except for that Superman, but that's been there. Uncanny X-Men, Professor X still hanging out. The inevitable deep discount on that is gotta be coming soon. And How to Train Your Dragon. Alright, well, let's go check out the NECA set, but so far, nothing for me. Alright, Batman's still hanging tough downstairs. I wonder what they've dropped that to. 14, yeah, so that's your problem. You gotta drop it. You gotta get a little lower than that. Turtles. Evil Dead, that's the Ash 2-pack. Elvis Stitch. This is a very good figure. Oh, look at that. $6 for a Foot Trooper. That's not a bad deal. Not a line that I collect, so I can easily pass on it, but I can see the appeal. Some Jurassic Park, Crypto from Superman, Frosted Flakes. Gotta unbox that. Maybe by the time this video comes out, I will have already unboxed that, but it's in the process. I got some the mini bust, Dark Knight. And I guess that's about all she wrote for here. Anywhere else today? I don't know. I guess we'll see. But one thing's for sure, we will be back with more Fig Hunting right about like now. Alright, made it in to Walmart. Told you we'd be right back. Picked up a little Mix Mashers. My mom got me one, the Chewbacca for Father's Day, so obviously that's not really in my realm, but the kids liked it, so I went ahead and got them one more so they can actually mix and mash if they choose. But let's get on over to the Fig section and let's see if there's any new resets, any new deals or steals. Replaced the Star Wars end cap, so that is some change. These Miniverse things are pretty cool. Scale's a little off for what, you know, collectors would probably likely be using them for, but, you know, for kids, it works. Don't want any choking hazards, so it makes sense. Alright, Superman, MCU, nice and barren still. All the NWO packs except for one are gone, that's interesting. Moxley, getting low. Sky Blue, Will Ospreay. God, what a boring, just, I mean, I guess it's a way to get it out, but oof, kinda blah. And then good old Faker, which I picked up for Uncle BJ. I do have to deliver that in the very near future, but so far, nothing exciting. We'll go check out the NECA set, and if there's anything there, we'll pop back on. If not, we will continue on to the next stop. Alright, back in the old clearance section at Walmart. Now this one I used to hit all the time because it was on my way to take the kids to the daycare. But since we moved daycares and they're in school and all that kind of stuff, I haven't been back here lately. So definitely first time in a long time for me, but good to see the old lady. See if there's anything too exciting. I got Tatsu for the regular price, so nothing exciting there. Again, Cody, regular price. A lot of regular price stuff. Silence of the Lambs, $20. That's really what it should have been priced in the first place. So nothing I need, but still good to see some stuff. You got a few little kitschy cool kind of things, but let's get to the real fun. Let's get to the toy aisle. Well, starting off with some old Jurassic World shipper action. It's a new one for sure. I wonder if this is the new weird genetically modified thing they've got going on for this one or not. But definitely looks like they have fully stocked Matchbox. That's cool. That's cool. It's got a little car in there. I do like that. That's pretty neat. How we doing, Superman? Anything new and exciting? Random turtle hanging out. None of the full-on McFarlane scale stuff quite yet. Some Acolytes, Skeleton Crew. Again, if you haven't ever watched the Skeleton Crew, thought it was too silly, strange, or not a Disney Star Wars fan, I still would recommend it. I think it's really a return to form for that show. What do we got here? It looks like we got some interesting Roman Reigns top picks. Oh, that's the one with the... This is kind of a new one. Interesting. Dragunov, that's an older one. What do we got here? We got Triple H. We got Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre, Jimmy Uso, Sikoa. Man, a lot of new ones here. See what happens when you come to the old store you ain't been to in forever. You got Seth Rollins, Ciampa, Zoe Stark. Never seen that. Axiom. There's old Randy Orton. Kind of plain Jane, but you know, that's how that is. Some AEW. I'm sure there's no chase actions going on. Anything back there? Nope. One of the Jacksons. Alright. Darby, Nyla Rose, world's oldest figure. More Nyla Rose hidden back there. Old Daniel Bryan. Not old, but you know. Alright, nothing too exciting. A few basics. A little Faker. Oh, that's cool. Kenny. Still got to drop that off to Uncle BJ. Review coming soon, I am sure. Alright. British Bulldog, Bret Hart. Grayson Waller. I do not think that I'm ever going to complete that new Monday Night Wars set. I just can't make myself do it. And two figures that I absolutely don't need just to build one. It's a bummer, but not gonna do it. Alright, and just like that other Walmart, Ollie's is kind of in the same vein. It's way out of my way, but one that I used to frequent relatively often. So let's see if they have anything exciting. Not for 20 bucks. So they have the whole line of Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures. At least it is organized, I'll give it that. Got a little Stone Cold, what? Action going on there. It's actually not a bad figure. There have been reports that they've got the ultimate, an ultimate wave of wrestling figures. They call it, is it Coliseum Collection? No. But they've been getting those. Maybe not this store necessarily, but obviously Ollie's in general. So would not be mad to come across that. That's for sure. But I'm not sure we're gonna find it. At least not as of yet. A few Black Series, a little Ian Malcolm action down low. It do look like we've got pretty much the whole wave of. We got Fright, we got Egon, Peter, Winston, Peter, Egon. Oh, I guess I'm close to everybody, huh? Winston, yeah. Alright, so close to everybody, not quite everybody though. Let's see, got some Star Wars over here. Got Galen Urso, great figure. Great figure, really like that figure a lot. Kind of got the girls section with a random peg of the fifth brother, because why not? Retro action. Got a Panther, got some Marvel Legends. A good old smorgasbord of whatnot, who is and who needs and who cares. Kind of what we got going on right now, but alright, well, I'll walk around a little bit more, see if I come across anything that I just can't live without, but chances are I don't see that happening, at least not today. And then we're on to the next one. Alright, what do we got going on at the old, what is this? It's a card dino battle. Huh, that's interesting. Well, we're going to check out and see what's going on at the old Wally World, see if anything new and exciting is off and popping. We got Imperial Armored Commando, first time seeing that in stores. OSHA made a lot of the old stuff, nothing too exciting there. Ghost still hanging out downstairs for 60 bucks. I think I got that for 15 on Black Friday, so it's holding in there, I guess, at the end of the day. We got little Christian Cage action, Darby Allin, Bryan Danielson. What's his face? I'm not the greatest expert right now on AEW. Austin, Ciampa, Warrior, Bulldog, Shamrock. All you need is a Bret Hart, and you got the whole wave there. Nope. Let's see. Got NWO pack, LA Knight. Oh, nothing I need, but a few new things. So I mean, it's good. Anything else? Any Motu? No Motu on the shelf. That's weird. More Wars hanging out here on the end. Nothing exciting. Where's the... No Motu at all? That's very, very strange. Or am I just missing it? No? No Motu on the shelves at Walmart. What are we doing? Crazy times. DC, Superman's not moving at all, which makes sense. The movie's not out yet for another month or so. But you think you'd have a little movement on it, but guess not so far. I mean, I guess I kind of have to, right? 20 bucks. Just add it to my diorama set for the bike. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I always said if it got the 20, I'd do it. Like the 15 would be a little better, but, you know, 20 bucks. I guess we'll do it. Alright, it's time to wrap up this week's Toy Hunt with, of course, the classic, never-ending, never too disappointing trip to the good old Ross. Let's see what we got. Anything new, anything exciting? What do we got? We got nothing on top of nothing. On top of a battery-powered Halo ship. We got Brawly. We got a really old Avengers. What do we got? We got a Slinky Dog. We got a Bart. Again, a really old, for some reason, ultra protecting Thanos. Young Luke Skywalker. What would something like that cost? $3? Yep. $3. Okay, why not? And Naruto. Some very loud children, but okay, it's not my kids, so I can't control them. So yeah, a whole heck of a lot of nothing, but that's okay. We've had a pretty good big hunting week out there, so nothing to be upset about, nothing to be ashamed about, nothing to be down about. But what would make me down is probably not these things, but what would leave me down is if you guys didn't like the video, if you didn't subscribe to the channel, especially when we post new content every single day. But it is unfortunately that time. It is that time for us to get on out of here. It's time for us to throw one back. So for myself and Uncle BJ, we are going to throw one back. We'll see you guys next time.